Alright, so for today's video, we're going to be making some traditional Mexican, I guess it's Mexican, I don't know, Chorizo con Huevos. And I'm going to just show you how I do it because I feel like this is a lazy girl way of doing it. And I'm feeling like I need a little heat in my life. I need some spiciness. My vegetable garden has not grown anything yet. So I'm still buying peppers. If you haven't gotten this cheese, you're sleeping. Tillamook, sharp cheddar. Whew. Okay. I guess I'm out of jalapenos. Hashtag Mexican problems. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to go with it. And so I'm going to cut this open. Oh, okay, cool. So like I said, it's for myself. So I don't need all this. This is like a whole 12 ounces. It smells amazing. So I don't know if like everyone eats like ham and scrambled eggs. Like that's my mom always used to give us ham and scrambled eggs. So it's either like ham and scrambled eggs or chorizo and scrambled eggs. This is like my adapted version of what my mom would give us as children growing up. I personally liked the pork one, and I feel like it's the traditional one is the pork one. But if you don't eat pork, there is a beef substitute. And if you don't eat beef, like, or meat or anything, like, why are you on this channel? I'm just kidding, but no, but seriously. Chorizo just cooked down, like, significantly, so I'm going to be using, this is halfway, I'm going to be using, like, probably, like, a third. So I'm just going to cook this right here. Oh, you know what? Before I keep going, I'm going to go start my oven. The stove top. So I'm gonna just use this tiny thing. I know it's gross and crusty. I've had it forever, but you know, I'm gonna turn it kind of high. I'm doing on 7. The heat temperature when cooking chorizo has to be pretty high up there so that it cooks really good. And it's like a quick thing to do. So ain't no wrong with the high temperature. Ain't nothing wrong with a high temperature. So I'm preserve the rest in a Ziploc bag. Ziploc bags have for sure changed my life, especially becoming a teacher. Like every time you need to store something, just put it in a Ziploc bag. Like you can fold it down, you can label it, or just like look right into the Ziploc bag. It's kind of cool. If kids need, oh man, so I need a bag. All I got is Ziploc. Is this gonna work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool, bye. Anyways, yeah, chorizo. Put it in the fridge. This is my cat Pumpkin. He is always just around. Okay, like I was talking about, like Tillamook sharp cheddar, like this is my preferred cheese for like chili. I make some awesome chili. I think it's awesome. I don't know. It might be disgusting, but I think it's amazing. Then I was walking down the ice cream aisle looking for healthy ice cream, which I found, but it was okay. Tillamook makes ice cream, and then I saw an ad on Tillamook, so now I'm like, they really are listening to what you're, because I never typed in Tillamook, never looked for it. It's just things that like I kept finding, and they make Tillamook yogurt, I believe. And I'm like, bro, I never Googled Tillamook. Excuse me. And now you're gonna tell me Tillamook ads? Like, never seen an ad for cheese, like personally, unless it's like Mexican cheese, like. I feel like I need it up here so I can see where it's getting pretty hot. Hot and here. Okay, I guess I'll just hold on to it. Right, just hold on to it. Okay, so I'm gonna take this chorizo, comes in like a casing. Oh, and if you have like a little bit right here, you can test how hot it should be. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hot enough. Okay, that sizzle, that's what we want. Alright, yes, there's nothing in the pan. Let me cut this up. Cut the case open. I couldn't do it like filming, but like cut it like that. It takes both hands, so pardon moi for skipping that part, but whatever. And then I'm just gonna put it like this and like take off the casing. Gross. This is definitely a Saturday morning type of eggs. If you're like in a rush, I always make myself 2 slices of ham like this. Like I'll put it in here with some olive oil, and then make 1 egg, like 1 scrambled egg with ham, and just put it in a container and eat it long driving to work. I know that's not safe, but a girl's got to eat. And this takes a little bit longer, like it actually has to cook, so definitely Saturday morning. I mean, you can break this down as much as you want. It's basically ground pork with seasoning. Ground beef, but ground pork. And like I said, there's a beef option. I just prefer pork. Okay, see how it has kind of like grease in there? Yeah, we want the grease because that's going to help the eggs not stick. And this one actually doesn't have a lot. So that's good. Not a lot of pork grease. And like I said, the higher you have it up, the quicker it'll cook. Like this. About halfway. It's about halfway cooked. Just kind of already like slowing down the sizzles. Just listening to it sizzle, I feel like helps you determine when it's done cooking. And usually when I eat chorizo, I love flour tortillas, but don't have any flour tortillas at ATM. Alright, so it's been like a minute maybe. And I feel like in real life, you can see it's like significantly browner, but not so much on the video. So I'm going to call that done. Now I'll put a little bit of olive oil, just because it doesn't have like a lot of grease in there. Just, I guess it's kind of like a lot. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So I'm going to let that heat up a little bit. Grab my eggs. Okay, that didn't work out, but I cracked an egg straight in there because I feel like, I mean, it's just 2 eggs. Unless you're doing like a lot, I don't see a reason to like pre-scramble eggs. Like, you get the point. They're mixed in there. Not sunny side up or down, you know what I'm saying? So, we got the eggs in there. And I just kind of let them sit a little bit because I kind of like when you can see some white in your scrambled eggs, you know, like it's not all yellow, personally. And that's a little, I'll just start kind of like mixing it up. I mean, that's scrambled to me, you know, whatever. Kind of became a lot of food. That's all good. Cool. Hopefully I'll be full for the day. Not for the day, but majority of the day. Literally, that's live action right there. It's pretty much, I call that done. I don't like my eggs like superly scrambled. So, I mean, superly cooked. Oh my god, what's the fuck is that? I don't like my eggs like super scrambled, so call it done. Go like this, so shake them all up. Put it on there. Put this, I have not turned it off. Put it right there to heat up. While I do that, I'm gonna add some Tillamook charred cheddar to this, so it'll melt while I'm cooking. Ah, my tortillas. Straight in that same pan. Because that way it'll give me a little grease from the chorizo. Let me see my tortilla. Mexican style. That's why I have long nails, so I can put my tortilla. Can't wait, I'm hungry. So good. Another plus about like chorizo versus ham, you don't really have to season anything. As you saw, I didn't season anything because the chorizo is so like heavily seasoned. I usually eat 2 tortillas. I really wish I had a jalapeno. Oh, this is a good little toot if you don't know how to cook tortillas. I mean, it's like no trick. Just keep flipping it. It's like a medium-high range. I go from low 1 to 9, then high. I got on 7. You could crank it up a little bit, but I feel like it'll just be like all these like little peps. That's what we're looking for. Like if you just do it hot, you'll just burn it and you won't really be cooking the tortilla. If that makes any sense. Ew. Okay. See what I mean? Little dots everywhere. That's what we want. Yes. Oh, that's a pretty one. I remember when I was like 8 or 9, there was this lady on like course back then turning that off. Always take your skillet off. You don't need to expose the texture heat. Always just take it off. Now I'm gonna take my food to the dining room. And if you're sleeping on Simply lemonades, they got like Simply raspberry, mango, blueberry. Raspberry got me through college, man. It's the only thing I drank in college. Simply lemonade, raspberry. All right. You get your tortillas. Ooh. Dang, that melted good. Look at that. Ooh. You just go like this, and if I had a jalapeno, I'd be eating it, but I don't. Load that tortilla up. Breakfast taco. Everything's taco when you're Mexican. That's a wrap.